What's up, guys? Gotta start this up. Alright, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be watching real life ghost encounters. These are some of the scariest videos that captured real life ghosts. So, we're gonna see what's going on with this. And, just be ready. Make sure you guys watch to the end because this is about to get insane and, I don't know, about to change our lives. I'm trying to get my... Alright, let's jump right into this. And if you guys enjoy the streams, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be streaming like probably every other day, if not every day. And new videos every day. So appreciate everybody that be watching.
This footage, reportedly recorded in a hospital in West Sumatra, captures a ward filled with patients lying in their beds. However, the video reveals something far more unsettling hidden within the scene. A shadowy figure, roughly the size of a child, can be seen standing beside one of the hospital beds. Strangely, visitors pass through the apparition without noticing, as if it isn't there at all. Adding to the unsettling nature of this footage, it's said that the patient in the bed passed away not long after the video was captured. It raises the chilling question: was this figure a visitor offering comfort, or something far more ominous coming to claim him? The choice is yours to make. Before we jump into the next video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your support. YouTuber Hassan Barbar decides to venture into an allegedly haunted building in Pakistan, a place avoided by locals for decades. According to legend, the building was once home to a young woman who met a tragic end at the hands of an obsessed suitor. Overcome with guilt and madness, the suitor took his own life within the same walls. What Hassan discovered inside the building will send shivers down your spine.
أحمد لك أنت في حدا هون يا رب بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله.
While exploring the building, Hassan's camera captures a shadowy figure moving from left to right. He rushes toward it, but there's no one there. Mustering their courage, they press on with the exploration, but things quickly take a terrifying turn.
مش عارف. أنا مش قادر. أنا مش قادر مش قادر مش قادر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. أحمد بديش مسكين من ورا ظهري.
a disfigured, long-haired woman suddenly appears behind Hassan. Frozen in disbelief, he struggles to comprehend the chilling encounter he just experienced.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق بسم الله.
Okay, so I don't know if he's recording on his phone or not, like if he could see himself while he's recording, but if you see somebody that you don't know that looks like that behind you, I'm pretty sure you were going to be a lot more terrified than he was. I mean, unless this is like something he's seen afterwards, then I could understand why he wasn't as terrified, but I don't even know.
The unsettling events eventually became too much for Hassan and his partner. Overwhelmed by the growing tension and fearing what might happen next, they decided to end the exploration before things spiraled further out of control. Whatever lingers in the building remains a mystery. But one thing is certain. Some places are better left unexplored. Japanese explorer Kay from the YouTube channel Chicken Ball visits the abandoned coal mining village of Yubari, hidden deep in Japan's remote countryside. In 1985, a devastating gas explosion in the local mine tragically took the lives of 62 people, leaving the village nearly deserted. The preserved train is rumored to be haunted by the spirits of those who perished in the tragic explosion. As night falls, Explorer K arrives at the station, determined to uncover whether the restless souls of the deceased still linger among the trains.
で、これ、駅ですね。当時の。これが駅で、ホームだったんですね。開いてる。本当に開いてますね。古い車両となってますが、これ扉閉めますね。
Kay positions his cameras and waits in silence, carefully listening for any unusual sounds. It's then that the atmosphere takes a chilling turn. While Kay waits, strange noises start coming from the train car, growing louder as if something unseen is drawing closer. Disturbed by the unsettling activity, he decides to end his investigation and leave. However, after uploading the footage to YouTube, Kay realizes he captured something he hadn't noticed at the time. Something his observant viewers find deeply horrifying.
戻って定点カメラだけ一応ね検証という形でやってみようと思います。じゃあ定点カメラの方で検証しますが、まあ そういうスポットではないということで、何かが映るようなものはないのではないかと思います。なんか音するな。いや、定点をセットしたいと思います。
As Kay walks through the train car, a figure appears to be seated on the right side. But when Kay hears a noise and turns around, there's no one in there. Reviewing the footage later, it's clear the figure wasn't there when he first entered the train. So, who or what could it be? Was this an apparition of someone tied to the tragic past of the train, or just a trick of the light? The mystery.
What you mean trick of the light? That's literally a ghost foot. Like, bro, what? These things hurt my brain because it's like, how is there visibly a foot there and then there's just nobody there? And it's like even more weird because there's literally footsteps that he can hear, but he can't see anything. Like, I'm not surprised he didn't notice that though. I really didn't even pick that up until they just pointed it out. But like, that's just, you never know what could be around you. That's just, oh my gosh. W50, thank you for the sub. You know, you guys should be more like him and, you know, subscribe, you know. You gotta get up here. But yeah, let's jump back into the video.
Is yours to unravel. In this eerie footage shared by a TikToker, a baby monitor placed inside a crib captures something deeply unsettling. Recorded on the night of October 23rd, 2023, the incident has only heightened their concerns. To make matters even more disturbing, their oldest child, just a year older, reacted in an unexpected way shortly after. It's important to mention that during this time, the children were being babysit by a relative who managed to record the entire event.
Cheyenne. Cheyenne. Cheyenne.
What makes this even more unsettling is that the parents had witnessed similar behavior before, back in the house where this footage was recorded. That very house was the reason they eventually decided to move. In their previous home, their children would often fixate on empty spaces, staring at things that seemed to be invisible. Sometimes they would suddenly cry, clearly distressed by something unseen. The parents couldn't explain what was troubling them until they reviewed countless baby monitor recordings. One particular video stood out, capturing something they couldn't ignore. This disturbing incident, among others, prompted the family to leave the house they once called home. They believe the dark, shadowy figure captured on the baby monitor was the entity responsible for unsettling their children.
What makes this even worse is that they can't even say anything. So like, imagine you're at this age, You can't talk. You're barely conscious. Like, you don't even know what's going on. You just spawned in. You're just, like, you know what I'm saying, living your life. And you see some giant dark creature, and you can't even talk and say, yo, there's a big demon over here trying to get at me. Like, that's just, no, that, I think that's scarier than anything a part of this situation. Because, like, yeah, it's weird behavior, and it makes you wonder, like, oh, maybe there's something there. But to them, they probably see something insane. Like, I gotta stay safe out here, man.
Watching the footage, it's clear that this is no ordinary person. The way the shadow glides past the crib and seemingly ascends toward the ceiling suggests something far beyond the natural. The parents now fear that whatever it was may have followed them to their new home, leaving them unsure of what to do next. A person, walking alone at 1 a.m. on his way to his brother's house somewhere in Mexico, found himself on a road known for its haunted reputation. The area is said to be the site where a young girl tragically lost her life. As he walked...
That's actually true, though, because, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a natural instinct to feel if something's bad or not. And I feel like kids kind of have that instinct better than people, and they're more unfiltered, because as you grow up, you kind of learn to kind of keep things to yourself, or, like, you know, if you have a bad feeling, you don't really say it. But, like, with them, they'll say it. Like, they don't care. So that's why, I don't know. It's just kind of, unless it presents itself as something good to them, then I don't know, because I can't see it, and we can't really see it. It's kind of like, you know, up to them, I guess. But
He began recording, sharing the eerie tales tied to this stretch of road. But just as he explained the haunting, he saw something that left him completely shaken.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. Oigan, fíjense que vine a visitar aquí a un hermano. Dicen que aquí, miren, les voy a mostrar. Parecer aquí anda una morrilla, que anda una niña aquí en este baldío que supuestamente mataron hace muchos años, pero resulta que, hijo de su puta madre, ¿qué es eso? Pero, no mami, no. ¿Sí vieron lo que era?
As he walked down the eerie road, he suddenly noticed a little girl standing silently beneath a tree ahead of...
why are they always posted up like that? Have you ever noticed every time there is some sort of creepy girl involved in a horror story, they are always standing the exact same way? Like, I don't know how to exactly explain it, but they just have this stance. Like, if you picture walking down a hallway, turning to the right, and seeing some sort of creepy girl standing there, this is how they're standing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's some sort of, like, pattern to it, but it's just terrifying.
him. Fear and shock gripped him as he stared in disbelief. Unsure of what he was witnessing, he cautiously backed away. Now, was it the spirit of the girl said to haunt this road, or something else entirely? The choice is yours to make. Creepy Outdoors is a YouTube channel where he explores haunted and mysterious outdoor locations. However, one video stands out from the rest. In this episode, he begins his usual exploration in the woods, only to be stopped in his tracks by something truly terrifying.
Man, this place is so lonely. Imagine just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end.
No. Bro, if you're alone in the woods and you hear that, yo, it's over. It's over. It's actually over. Like, I don't even know how to, bro. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. Like, a little crackle in the woods. Maybe you see something that looks off. Bro just said, I see you. What do you do? Like, it's over for you. It's really just over.
Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh, boy. Whew. Okay. That was fucking creepy. I need to get out of here.
As he ventures deeper, a chilling shout echoes.
What you mean? Bro, he said hi. He heard a creepy voice say, I see you. And he's like, oh, hi. Like, and this is, I need to get out of here. No, you need to run out of there. Exactly. He said, I'm running straight out of there. No looking back. Bro, he's too casual about this situation. I'm not gonna, no. That is crazy.
Goes through the forest. He presses on with the exploration, undeterred by the terrifying encounter. However, could this be a warning from something unseen, or was he being watched the entire time? Let me know your thoughts. Seth, a talented artist who enjoys sharing his hobbies online, experienced something bizarre in one of his videos. He explained that he had recently purchased a guitar from a garage sale, sold to him by an old woman just a week before. However, every time he played the guitar, something unexplainable would happen.
I've never had an issue with ghosts or any weird, unexplainable stuff in my house, but I bought a guitar the other week at a garage sale from this old lady down the street, and every time I pick it up or strum it or play it, really weird shit happens, and I'll show you. That is some Lotus, like very 80s looking guitar, and every time I strum, like that happens every time I mess with this thing. Like that.
As Seth played the guitar, the desk lamp began to flicker on its own. A pencil cup holder toppled over without any explanation, leaving Seth unsettled. Viewers speculated that the guitar might have belonged to a deceased person who didn't want anyone else playing it. Others suggested it could be cursed, which might explain why the old woman sold it.
Yeah, I don't know why he would decide to play it after the first time. Like, if you play one strum of a guitar and the poltergeist starts happening, it's like, I think that might just be like a little bit of a sign to not play the guitar. I think there's something or someone that doesn't want you to. You know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, I don't know. If I played the guitar and then my house started to crumble and lights started to flicker, I probably would just have to put the guitar back, because yeah, it's just not worth it. Just get a new one.
But what do you think? Is this the spirit of a deceased owner sending Seth a warning to stop playing the guitar? Or is there something more to this story that Seth isn't telling us? Share your thoughts below.
Like that.
Nick is the primary caregiver for his elderly grandmother, who suffers from dementia. One evening, while she was in the middle of an episode, a series of unsettling events began to unfold in their home. First, the grandmother's dog unexpectedly began growling in the direction of the kitchen. Not long after, the vacuum suddenly started and stopped as though something invisible was blocking its path. Yet nothing could be seen. Moments later, an item dropped from the top of the refrigerator. The other day, Nick demonstrated that the vacuum normally functions fine and typically only stops like that when a person or object is in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? So it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
In the video, we see that an object falls on the ground. Nick later gave an explanation for this moment that left viewers completely stunned.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. You see how far back they are. Genuinely.
It's bad enough that this already looked like a fever dream, but for the fact that anything could have fallen and it was one of the angels just kind of gives you a very disturbing vibe as to like what could have been in this room with them. Oh my gosh, dude, that's scary, bro. Like the amount of force it would take to even throw something off the top of the fridge is, I don't know. It would need to be somebody or something. So, oh gosh.
I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick shared that both of his grandmother's dogs have now developed a fear of the kitchen. Every night, they fix their gaze on that room, and at times, they refuse to step past the doorway.
I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
Soon after, the strange activity intensified. One evening, the vacuum once again began behaving in an unusual and unsettling way inside the house.
Whoa. Whoa.
Makes it worse that there's literally a smiley face on this. We got a haunted vacuum now, like, and it just came out of the dark. Like nobody asked for it to come out here. It just jumped down the stairs. It almost took its own life for the plot. Oh my gosh, this is.
Yo. Oh, that's cool.
Stop letting it chase you. Drop kick that thing. Like it's clearly wants you. It clearly is trying to. I don't know whatever. That thing's not even gonna be able to do nothing to you. But it's following you. You gotta just take that thing and throw it in the woods. Like oh my gosh. Okay, why? Why did it just do a flip? Yo, I'm not the only one that's seen that. There's no way. This thing just did a flip. This thing literally just tried to end its own life. Like, yo, is life really that bad? Even the vacuums don't care no more. Yo, that's actually, I don't even know how to explain that. That is, oh my gosh. Bro, what?
Things became even more bizarre when the vacuum appeared to trail after Nick and even plunged down the staircase, something it simply shouldn't be capable of doing. Even more unnerving, the device somehow flipped over by itself. All of their home.
Jesus!
Bro, you just said it's his grandpa telling him to clean up. I'm dead. Yo, that's actually so funny.
A photographer named Paco is waiting in his studio for his friend Eduardo to arrive so they can work on a project. Suddenly, Paco hears Eduardo talking loudly to someone outside his open window. Curious, he checks his security camera to see what's happening and is stunned by what he sees.
Güey, te juro por Dios, güey. Te lo juro por Dios que un señor me preguntó que dónde era la pinera.
No digas mamadas.
Te lo juro por Dios, güey. Un señor se me acercó y preguntó, oiga, disculpe, ¿dónde es la pinera? Y por eso le explico, le digo que tenía que cruzar y darle más para abajo, güey, te lo juro. Te lo juro, güey, no mames.
Eduardo insists that a man was asking him for directions, but the security footage reveals no one there. So, did Eduardo have a conversation with a ghost? Or was it a momentary lapse in his mind? Let me know your thoughts. One evening, a guy named Pete was chilling at home, idly scrolling through his phone, when he noticed something odd from the corner of his eye. He could have sworn the wheelchair sitting across the room shifted slightly on its own. He fixed his gaze on it and even started filming. What unfolded in those next moments left him completely stunned. The wheelchair rocked back and forth. Though blocked by a pile of stuffed animals, it pushed past them and turned the other way. The movement seemed intentional, as if guided by an unseen presence.
What do you mean the movement seemed intentional? This thing just moved on its own. There's no one there. There's the wind is not doing that. There's something that had to have moved that. What do you mean it was intentional? Obviously it was intentional. Nothing could move it.
But the strangeness didn't end there. A few nights later, as Pete sat alone watching TV, he noticed something unsettling again. Were the disturbing events the work of a restless spirit lingering in Pete's home? Or a hidden draft, a mechanical quirk, or just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I think we just need to get him a new room because this one is not cutting it. We got a ghost wheelchair. We got the ghost spilling Diddy's baby oil or whatever that is. I don't even know. Yeah, no, it's bad. He said, I don't care if my wheelchair did that. He said, it's going out the door. I don't care if I have to crawl. No, literally, if that happens, I'm not getting in that because I don't even. There, you got a ghost already taking your wheelchair, so.
In the Philippines, there's a well-known folklore that says, when it's your time to go, the universe sends a sign like a warning, a symbol, or an eerie event. And this next video might just be proof that the old saying holds some truth. Captured by security cameras, the footage shows a woman in a red hoodie casually walking down a street. But as she moves, something strange happens.
Saan galing yan?
Ang galing doon sa mga UNESCO. Ito sa may Maligaya Street yan. Yan ang mag-uumpisa sa mawala yung ulo. Ay, tanya.
Ano yan? Glitch ba? Masira yung CCTV natin. Yun o.
As you can see in the footage, the video appears to glitch in an unusually bizarre way, making it seem like the woman's head vanishes multiple times. At first glance, it might just look like a harmless camera glitch, nothing out of the ordinary. But it's what happens next that takes this video deeply disturbing.
Camera nyo. Tignan mo yung jeep dito. Ayun o, bilis. Ayun, nawalan ng preno.
Asan yung babae? Ito.
Ayun.
Kaya lumilalim.
Oh, okay. That was a plot twist. I don't even know. Like, what? So her head was missing, and then she just got hit by a bus? Okay, I guess we gotta see it through.
Shortly after the strange glitch, the woman is tragically struck by a runaway jeep, and reports claim she sadly passed away from her injuries, eerily aligning with the old Filipino superstition that a sign appears when it's someone's time to go. The video quickly went viral across Philippine websites and social media, sparking intense debate. Yet, with no confirmed source of the footage, people are left wondering, is this genuine paranormal evidence? A case of a malfunctioning...
See, that's the thing though, like if you look at the way the bus was coming at her, it was almost like it was directed at her. Like I know like sometimes when they crash, like some people will get accidentally hit, but like that thing was coming for her. Like there's, you know what I mean? It was just en route to hit her. I don't know. But, you know, rest in peace. This is a very unfortunate situation. I don't even know. This is like, there's so many different ways you could think about this situation. It's just crazy. Oh my gosh.
Security system, or simply an elaborate hoax. As always, you decide. In this next footage, recorded at a Spanish hotel, a group of friends steps into an elevator that inexplicably won't take them to their floor. Instead, the doors slide shut, only to slide back open on their own, as if an unseen force is keeping them on that specific floor.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute, and there's nothing out there. Are we too heavy? You're too heavy. Oh yeah, Sergio, I sense sort. Man, you need to hit that gym.
1588 kilograms.
You wanna
Yeah.
figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright. No, that did something. That did something.
No. I don't know.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there?
It might seem like a mere glitch, but the mystery deepened when guests in an entirely different elevator reported the same behavior. Their elevator always pauses at the 16th floor, its doors sliding open and closed several times before finally moving on. The hotel manager ordered a full technical inspection and found no faults, and since the 16th floor is still under renovation and off-limits, there's no obvious explanation. Then, just a day or two later, the exact same unsettling sequence plays out again.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
It turns out a major power outage was sweeping across much of Spain and Portugal, and the group of friends just happened to be in the elevator when it hit. Fortunately, the backup generator soon kicked in, but it wasn't running smoothly, the lights randomly flickering on and off. While the three friends tried to make light of the situation and joked around with the flashing lights, something unexpected happened.
There you go.
oh, oh, he's cooking
What
something.
are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Feel like a rapper. Go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. God, like so. I gotta pee.
In the corner,
I already know one of them had a heart attack after watching that, bro. If you, oh my gosh, imagine you take a video with your homies, you're having fun, and you see whatever that was just emerge from the corner. Yo, that is like, how else could you explain that? Like, it's not like it's just like, oh, a little shadow. Like, that was, I seen it with my own eyes. Like, I don't know. But I appreciate everyone in the stream. Appreciate everyone liking, all this and that. You know, let's jump back to the video.
corner of the elevator, a shadowy figure appears just behind one of the friends. It's subtle, but unmistakable. Something clearly doesn't belong there. None of them noticed it in the moment, but after reviewing the footage, they couldn't shake the feeling that something strange had shared the elevator with them. Fortunately, the group eventually managed to get out, though certainly not the way they had expected.
Pull up.
No. Chimichanga.
Chimichanga. Like a hot pocket.
We're moving. Where are we going? Wait.
Don't tell me they're about to go to the 16th floor. If they're going to the 16th floor, it's haunted. There's no way. All right, let's see. Let's see how this plays out.
Stop. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
After nearly an hour inside that stalled elevator, the doors suddenly slid open on their own, revealing the silent 16th floor with no call button pressed. Stepping into that eerie hallway was unnerving, but far better than remaining trapped in the malfunctioning elevator. Still, a haunting question lingers. What invisible force summoned them there? They may never know, but they're simply relieved the ordeal ended before it took a darker turn.
I gotta pee.
Dustin, who works at a small diner tucked away in the Appalachian mountains, had always heard rumors about the place being haunted. Stories about flickering lights and tables that seemed to move by themselves. One night, while finishing up his work, he checked the security footage. That's when he saw something truly horrifying.
Okay, like, what is the whole deal with the Appalachian Mountains? I always hear things, I always see videos about it. Like, I don't understand what is going on with this place. But, you know, I think, I'm not too sure when, but, you know, me and Fiddy, I don't know if you guys know who that, well, you definitely know who that is. He makes similar type videos. Me and him are going to go actually out there and we're going to explore, and, you know, we're going to be there for like 24 hours. So maybe we'll live stream it, you know, drop a video, but we'll see what it's about. But I don't know. I don't know what the whole deal is with this place.
Dustin noticed someone sitting in a chair on the security footage. But when he went to check in person, the chair was empty. No one was there. Confused, he looked back at the screen, only to find that the mysterious figure had completely vanished. But things only got stranger from there. Later, during his shift, an alarm suddenly went off in the diner. Dustin turned it off, brushing it off as just another glitch in the old building. But when the alarm sounded again not long after, that's when things took a truly terrifying turn.
I just got to work and it's a little soggy, it kind of seems like, so I might have to grab a plate. So I'm gonna grab a plate real quick and then okay, y'all saw me turn it off in the last, like in before, whenever I brought the coffee back.
Did you see it? In the reflection of the mirror, someone or something appears. Moments.
See, I think I seen that at first, but I didn't know if my eyes were just playing tricks on me because it was kind of quick. But I guess we know now that there was someone there.
Later, that same figure is suddenly standing at the end of the hallway, staring straight at Dustin. Without thinking, Dustin bolts, running for his life. So, did Dustin come face to face with a restless spirit, or something far more sinister? Let me know what you think.
I think Dustin needs to get a new job. That's what I think, because clearly this place is not very fun. Yeah, I don't think anybody would want to go through this. So yeah, I think it's time to pack it up.
In June 2025, TikTok user Kyle Anthony uploaded a video claiming that strange activity had been taking place in his home, most of it centered in the basement. He films himself walking through the house before heading downstairs. His cat, noticeably tense, seems to sense something as well. If you listen closely, faint knocking can be heard from below. Kyle opens the basement door, peers down, and at first everything looks normal. Until this happens.
The heck is that? Is that you? What the heck is that? I guess that wasn't you, was it? Are we doing this again?
As Kyle scans the steps, a ghostly child's voice can suddenly be heard coming from the basement.
Anyway, I don't know. What in the heck?
Moments later, the sound of hurried footsteps charges up the stairs, though nobody is there. In another clip, Kyle turns his attention to the attic. The door makes strange noises, like faint knocks or shifting from inside. He climbs up to check it out.
Alright, for any of y'all who don't believe that this is real, then I'm just making it up.
I think she might have underplayed this just a little bit, because what do you mean faint knocks? This thing is literally like Mike Tysoning his attic. Like, you could see it. You could literally see the attic shaking. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't think I would want to know. I don't know why he's going up there.
I'm about to prove it to you.
The attic looks empty, just dusty and silent, with no trace of what caused the sounds. Still, the timing of the noises across both videos, the disembodied voice, then the footsteps, feels unnervingly deliberate. Skeptics might argue the audio was edited, or that there's another explanation. If this is staged, it was carefully done. If not, Kyle may be living with something that refuses to stay hidden.
What in the heck?
A TikTok user named Andy Winehouse posted 2 videos on his account that have deeply unsettled viewers. He explains that he's been hearing unusual sounds in his house, not typical noises like things falling or doors creaking. He also claims to hear his own voice calling him from different parts of the house.
Come here. Come here. Come here. What the fuck? Come here. Come here. Where I told you. Come here.
Yo, if I heard myself telling myself to come here, I would. That's like that low-key trips my brain out. Like, imagine you hear yourself calling for yourself. Like, what do you even do in that situation? Oh my gosh, some of this stuff just like hurts your brain. I don't even get it.
The voice keeps calling him to come closer, leaving Andy stunned and in disbelief. He then retreats to his bedroom and locks the door behind him. On the next night, even within the supposed safety of his own room, he remains uneasy as scratching noises come from right outside his door. Andy mentions that he has a cat, but insists there's no way his cat could be making the noise he's hearing.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing. You can literally hear that.
Yeah, nah, you're right. I'm not gonna lie. If I heard my own voice telling me to come here, urging me to come there, and then I hear this, yeah, I'm not. You can have the house. You can have it. I'm gonna just head out the window, like bro said in the comments. I'm just gonna leave. You could keep the house. Food's in the fridge. Help yourself, cause I'm good.
No.
Ever since these videos were uploaded, viewers have been anxiously trying to find a logical explanation for what happened. Some theories suggest it was staged, with Andy playing a recording of his voice from another room to make it sound like a different version of himself was yelling. However, this theory doesn't explain the scary noises coming directly to his room. At the end of the video, Andy opens the door and finds his cat sitting there, which proves his pet wasn't involved. But was Andy really being haunted by something in his home? Or is there a logical explanation that everyone's missing? The choice is yours.
What do you mean a logical explanation? What kind of logical explanation would this be? Oh yeah, my cat just learned how to talk and sounds exactly like me, and then he just started beating my door while I'm hiding in my room. Sounds logical to me. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I hope you guys are doing good too. You know, these videos are getting pretty scary, so, you know, we're gonna have to watch to the end. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm gonna be streaming like every other day, if not every day, and I got new videos coming every single day. I got a video tonight, video tomorrow. So yeah, appreciate everybody watching.
This next clip comes from YouTuber Frankie Quell. According to Frankie, he had just arrived home from work late one night and was completely alone when suddenly he heard a strange noise coming from somewhere inside the house. He quickly grabbed his phone to document the eerie sounds.
I'm home alone and I'm hearing somebody screaming in my house. Yo, what the f is that? Sounds like it's coming from back over here, but there's nobody that lives back there. There's nothing but woods back there. Man, I'm getting the f out of here, man. This.
A loud.
Okay, like, this is besides the point of the screams, but like, where is bro's furniture? I just realized that. Like, does he have anything in? Is he just living in an empty space? Like, I don't see a couch. I don't see a chair. I don't like. This just looks like he just walked into an abandoned apartment. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. This might be a new method though. Imagine you go outside someone's house, you start screaming, and they just leave. Now you got the house to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, if I heard this, I'm not coming back home. I'm gonna have to just go find somewhere else that does not have screaming. Because wait, he needs to get some furniture. Like, forget all this screaming. He needs to worry about getting a couch. Because this is bad.
Scream from a girl was heard throughout the house, yet he couldn't pinpoint its source. Some speculate that the sound might be coming from a neighbor, while others suggest it could be a paranormal occurrence. Some even believe it might be the cry of a girl in need of help. And if that's the case, then he may have just captured something even more disturbing.
He's got some cleaner to open the door, but he don't got a couch. Like, priorities are in the wrong place, my boy.
In a small village, locals often spoke of a mysterious abandoned house at the edge of town. People claimed to see a black mist drifting from the porch into the locked home, and some even heard strange voices inside. One night, a man decided to investigate. He wandered through the first floor and up to the stairs when a noise caught his attention.
Yeah, this is great, right? This is great, yeah. This is exactly what you want to see going into an abandoned house that everyone says is haunted. This is exactly what I want to see right here. Bro, what do you... Alright, I need to ask you a question. What are you doing if you walk into this house and you see this girl right here? What are you doing? Like, I'm not going in there. I'm not. And I already know he's going to go in, he's going to investigate, he's going to be like, oh my gosh, like, bro, like, these people have the survival instincts of a Cheerio. Like, they're just done. Like, they're just, I don't know, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. She warned him though. Like, she did warn him. She showed herself and said, "All right, I'm here. If you continue, I'm gonna piece you up." Like, that would actually low key be funny. Imagine she just started running him, just started literally fighting him. Yo, that would low key be kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. He got himself into this situation. I don't even feel bad. So, I mean, obviously you don't want someone in this situation, but like, you can't go into a house you know is haunted and then be like, oh my gosh, there's actually a ghost here.
There, sitting completely still on a bench, was the figure of a woman in red. Her motionless presence was unsettling, and even with light shining on her, she didn't move. Moments later,
Motionless presence was terrifying. Like, just think about the situation we're in. This house is abandoned. Nobody lives here. And there's just a girl wearing red with long black hair just sitting in here casually. Does that not seem unsettling in itself? Like, nah.
Later, he saw her again, this time standing in a doorway directly in front of him. Convinced he had just encountered a ghost, he ran out of the house that night. But was it truly the lingering spirit of the home's past, or something else entirely? You decide. A man named Ivan says
I'm not gonna lie, you know, if you want to go communicate with her, that's gonna have to be, you're gonna have to take one for the team. I think I'm good off that. And he tried it, but I don't think he was qualified for the job. But, you know, maybe the right person could go have a nice little like therapy session with her, try to figure out what's going on, because this is not a good I mean, if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? If it works, it works. I'm kind of scared. If that's number, or what are we on, number 3? I don't know. I don't even want to know what number 1 is.
Unexplained activity began after he received a Chucky doll for Christmas. It would activate on its own without anyone pressing the button, even without batteries. His mother sometimes found it face down beside his bed for no clear reason. Over time, it triggered more often at night, and it did not take long for strange events to unfold. Ivan decided not to take any chances and installed a security camera aimed directly at the doll, and it quickly captured something chilling.
I mean, to be fair, like, the whole basis of this doll is that it comes alive and tries to kill someone. So I feel like if you buy this doll and this starts happening, you can't even really be too surprised. Like, you know what you signed up for. Like, maybe if you got, like, I don't know, maybe like a little, like Snoopy or something, and then it just started moving and trying to hurt you, then fair enough, like, you wouldn't really expect that. But, like, the whole basis of this doll is kind of like, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Objects could now be seen moving on their own inside the house. Viewers grew skeptical and claimed the doll doesn't even talk or use batteries, and that the doll's voice wasn't the original audio. So Ivan posted a follow-up video.
Hola a toda esa gente. Miren, que me han dicho, me han comentado ahí muchas cosas, pues negativas y no negativas. Entonces, pues una de las cosas que están pensando de que es que no usa pilas y no habla, y que si es original y que no es original. Digo, eso pues al fin de cuentas con mucho esfuerzo. Y pues bueno, voy a proceder para que chequen de que dicen que no usa pila y que ni siquiera habla. Entonces vamos a checarle. Aquí está la parte donde trae la bocina y todo. Yo, como les dije, comenté en uno de los videos, no recuerdo cuál, no lo quiero abrir porque lo puedo dañar y no quiero eso. Entonces aquí es donde tú presionas y el muñeco habla.
Another night, he was watching TV in the living room when he heard the doll turning on and off by itself again, so he started recording. And what he captured was frankly terrifying.
Alexa, enciende luz de habitación.
Hay algunas cosas con ese nombre: televisor habitación y espejo habitación. ¿A cuál te refieres?
Espejo habitación.
Muy bien.
The home security camera appears to capture something unsettling that he missed while checking the room. The doll seems to move by itself inside the box. At this point, most people would be thinking of getting rid of the doll or burning it. But Ivan does the opposite. Instead, he adds another very familiar...
Yeah, this is a great idea, right? Let's just get the whole family together. Let's just bring the Avengers back. This is such a... He's so smart, like... Why have one haunted doll when you could have two, right? Oh my gosh, this is like... It just doesn't... some people just don't have survival instincts. It just doesn't kick in for them. Yeah,
A doll to the collection. A creepy Annabelle. For that reason, it's safe to say we'll likely have more updates soon on Ivan's case.
we're gonna have updates on his case, all right. We're gonna have updates on his case. He's going to, I don't even know, bro. These dolls are gonna take him out or something.
A video surfaced from an employee who works the night shift at a convenience store. One night, while he was alone in the shop, he began hearing strange, repeated noises coming from the store's stockroom. Feeling uneasy, he decided to film what was happening.
Tengo rato escuchando un ruido aquí en mi trabajo, en la bodega, y estoy solo. Y quería grabar a ver si, no sé, tengo mucho miedo. No me había pasado algo así, como de algo de sustos o algo. Yo tengo rato escuchando eso. No me animo a ir para allá, güey. Después de un rato me animo a ver, güey. Tengo mucho miedo, güey, la neta. Nunca me había pasado algo así, güey. A ver. Fui yo. Ese fui yo. Creo que la moví con la camisa. Tengo un rato que escucho yo cosas. Me da mucho miedo. Mucho miedo me da, güey. O sea, güey, checa esa pinche luz, güey. ¿Tú crees que tengo ganas de subir allá arriba? ¿Tú crees que tengo ganas de subir allá arriba? ¿Qué pedo? Güey, esto parece película de terror, güey. Sí, güey. Lo bueno es que tengo este foco, güey. Y acá arriba, por ejemplo, tengo... Acá me da miedo a veces que siento que me están viendo, güey. Ya me prendió el pinche foco, güey. Y, güey, vete a la verga, güey. No se habrá metido alguien aquí a robar. Tengo un chingo de miedo, güey. Tengo un chingo de miedo, güey. Me deja prender la lámpara, güey. Eso la verga. No se ve nada, güey. ¡No, madre, güey! ¡A la verga, güey! ¡A la verga, güey!
The moment he reaches the mezzanine and looks upward, the overhead lights begin to flicker wildly. Then a metal paint can suddenly...
I mean, to be fair, whatever was up there did kind of warn him not to go up there. I think if you see flickering lights in a dark upstairs area, I think that might be a sign to not go up there. And then, you know, the paint can falling was just kind of the topping on the cake, so.
Suddenly falls from the top shelf, crashing to the floor and startling him.
No se ve nada, güey. ¡No, madre, güey!
Clearly, someone or something was moving around above the storeroom. But did he really capture something paranormal? Or is there another explanation? As always, you decide.
Alright, we're at number 1. I'm kind of scared to see what's going on here, what we're about to encounter. But this is the moment we all been waiting for, so let's see what they got.
Adam, from the YouTube channel Adventures, usually shares videos about camping. He had never posted anything paranormal until he decided to camp in a forest rumored to be extremely haunted. After arriving, he parks his van and takes a walk into the dark woods. A little later, he stops to have some coffee. He sets the camera down, unknowingly capturing someone or something moving in the background.
Wittard's White Hot Chocolate, the luxury version. I don't really think this through. I should have got a saucepan with a lid.
Did you see it? Something white can be seen moving between the trees in the distance. Adam doesn't notice and keeps walking deeper into the woods. He hears strange sounds, but brushes them off as nothing to worry about.
I mean, the last thing I want to do is stack it down a hill. There are a lot of noises in these woods, but at the same time, if I was in the woods on a normal night, I'd just think it's normal.
Okay, but to be fair, like, maybe the ghost just wanted some hot chocolate. That hot chocolate did kind of look good, so, you know, just a theory.
It's only because I'm thinking I'm on a ghost hunt, so every little noise, I'm like, is that a ghost? But in all honesty, it's fine. It's frogs and pigeons. Pigeons! I love pigeons. The light on the top of my camera, I think it's going to die quite soon, so I'm only going to have my torch left. Right, I'm starting to get a little bit lost, I'm not going to lie. But I think I'm going to head back towards the way that I came, because I swear I keep seeing someone. Hold on. There's no one there. I swear there was. I think I'm gonna go this way, to be honest with you. What the hell? That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f? I can't see it.
Oh, nah. See, I was expecting a lot of things. That was not it. That was not what I was expecting. That hold on, we're gonna run that back because we're gonna run that back. Hold on.
That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that?
Suddenly, a figure emerges from the shadows directly in front of Adam. He sees it and bolts, running for his life. But who or what did Adam see? Share your thoughts in the comments.
See, I don't think that was a spirit or anything. I think that was a person because you could literally see they had a jacket on. I don't know why the face was like all white. It's kind of like some like ski mask or something. I don't even know that. Nothing could have prepared me for what was about to happen. I'm not gonna lie. That was a valid number one. Because if I was in this situation, I would have had the same reaction. Well, not the same reaction. I would have been out way faster than he was. He took his time. You know. Then he sees this guy. He's like, oh, now I'm gonna run. I wouldn't even took my chance. But yeah, I don't even know. But these were the scariest real ghost encounters that were caught on camera. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the video. I appreciate everybody that was watching. Everybody, you know. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video and the channel. But yeah, I got a new video dropping tonight, so make sure you guys are there for that. And yes, I'm gonna probably stream either tomorrow or Sunday. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to watch next. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. Have a good day. Stay safe, stay blessed, all that.